Hi guys, and welcome to episode 18 of Championship to Champions with Birmingham City. We are now into the January window, transfer window. If we look at what we've got, we've spent a bit of money. We've sold a couple of players. If we take a look at who we've sold, so we'll get to those in a moment. We've sold Kenny Lala for 4.4 million, 5.2 overall with add-ons. Michael Bowen, don't know who he is, sold him for 145k, gone up to 325, which isn't too bad. That was basically to fund our purchase of Nico Williams, which is a really nice player. Liverpool let him go for 11.5 million, which I thought was a fantastic price considering how young he is still, and he's 4.5 potential, so quite good. Obviously, I told you about Hugo Souza, not too bad. Now up to 22 million, which is good because we paid 17. The story of this episode is that we've got Manchester United in the EFL semi-final, so the EFL Cup even, playing at the Etihad Stadium, so that'll be nice if City fancy United lose there. If we beat these, we can go against Norwich into the final. Hopefully we beat United. It should be then an easy meal ticket to our first trophy in 10 years. And then we'll play Man City as well. We won't play Salford, I'll skip past that. As you can see, since you were last with us, with United and Tel Aviv, we beat Southampton, which wasn't too bad. Then we beat Sion. We almost bottled it, to be honest, against Sion. As you can see, we were 4-0 up, cruising, and all of a sudden, I don't even know what happened. We just let three in, and luckily Chong got a fourth goal, Jesus. Sorry, I was looking at this one, that's why. We then beat Bournemouth 4-0, and we just shot out at the start there. 3 goals within 12 minutes, and then Ethan Lard putting the cherry on the cake. Then we went to Chelsea and just got hammered. Shouldn't have got beat 3-0 really. It should have been 1-1 at one point. Wilson missed a penalty. We won't talk about that. I just cannot get penalty takers to save my life. We beat Charlton then. Then we went on a bit of a bad run against Crystal Palace and Leeds. This is where I've started to change a little bit and make changes to my tactic. So the tactic that I was using was my wing overload, and I just started making changes to it, and it just didn't work. So we've now gone for a different one. We played Millwall with a wing overload and beat them 7-1. Obviously the 2 red cards helped. At one point it was a bit touch and go. So I made a change. I started looking at tactics online. I seen a tactic I liked. This guy did it with PSV. Was he? Yeah, I think it was PSV. Sorry about that. Dinged. And I really liked it. So I copied his shape, and then I made the instructions to my own. But yeah, it's basically the same tactic as what he's got. It's quite a generous tactic really. But I've gone for false 9. Because I think Lozek's a better false 9. We played against Arsenal. First 30 minutes was really bad. Then the rest of it was great. Lozek and Leko. And Leko played really well. That's why he keeps his spot for today. So if we take a look... I'm in the wrong tactic. Sorry about that. So if we take a look at the squad that's going to play United, Lozek needs to play. Unfortunately, he has got a cold. So... just give him some Beechams and send him out. We have got Suso, Liberato, Boye, Kipri and Williams at the back, which is nice for Williams because Lard's ineligible, but it means that I'm not playing Lalo anymore, which is good. Anguissa as my deep line playmaker. Then I've got Jones and Bellingham in midfield. Fantastic player, Curtis Jones is, and Bellingham actually. Trincao, he's also a fantastic player. Then I've got Leko and Lozek leading the line. So Leko will just go forward a lot more than Trincao and stuff like that. But yeah, so if we get into the game, hopefully, Jake Clark. Oh, and I've had to pull back Jake Clark-Slater from his loan because he only played 4 games. So I'll need to either send him out back on loan, or I might keep him because we are looking to sell Comert because I think he's played about 2 games for us all season. He's just not getting into the squad, and at the moment he's losing value, so I'd rather sell him. And then I'd rather use that money to get some free agents, the expiry. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo's contracts... There we go, 1-0. There we go, Lozek. 16 seconds in. We're off to Wembley. We're off to Wembley. La 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 la. I'll say that. It's 20 seconds in. They're going to turn it round on us, aren't they? But yeah. So yeah, I went for Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course he's not going to come for me. I then offered 35 million for Thiago. I thought, I'll be cheeky. I'll do like 5 million up front, 30 million over 3 years. Liverpool accepted because he hasn't played. He's not played at all for Liverpool. So I thought, 2-0. Let go. Fantastic. Yeah. So I thought, 2 minutes in as well. This could be. Oh, this could be a battering. This could. So yeah, I thought I'll try it. He's not playing for Liverpool. He'd be great in my midfield because I think Bellingham, I can't get him back next season. They're probably going to want him back because he's going up now in terms of rating and stuff like that. He's just flying up in terms of his training. So, but Dortmund are going to really want him to play in their first team soon. And if I want to buy him, he's going to be about 45 million, maybe 50. Which, to be fair, I should really pay for him actually because Thiago's like 31. I'm kind of glad Thiago. Yeah, so the end of the story, long story short, Thiago told us no. And I've just realised our set pieces aren't on, so I'm just going to load that up. Set piece. There we go. Confirm. I need to change that soon. Make sure that it's fully, permanent. If we can beat United, though, we've lost to United 3 times already. So we've lost in 3 league games, and it's been kind of. I've never got over that 5-3 where we went 3-0 up. There's 2-1. Oh no, we went 3-0 up and then we just dropped it, and they just scored 5 afterwards. Which is why I'm not. I know I was singing we're off to Wembley, but I'm not fully thinking that we're there yet because I know that United will just turn it round. We'll just fall over, as we always do. Complacency creeps in for us. Always has, always will. As you can see from the schedule and our form at the moment. Or lack of. We were at 1 point 4th in the league. Then we went to Chelsea, got hammered by Chelsea, and then we just lost those 2 games. So I want to try and... Oh, there we go. 3-0. I want to try and build on this now. If we can hammer United in the EFL Cup, morale will go through the roof. I'll be a tactical genius, even though I basically copied someone else's. So I will link it down in the description. Because I have basically copied it like for like. I've made a couple of changes, but I know that people are meant to do their own tactics and stuff like that. I know I've got 2 tactics that I like, but I was getting desperate. And against United, I need to. I will make changes to it throughout the season. I don't want to. And because of what I feel like it's cheating. Otherwise, if you're using someone else's tactic, aren't you? You're kind of a little bit of cheat. So I'm not gonna. If it seems too easy, I'm going to stop using it, basically. But I'm just going to swap and change a few instructions. 50%. I'd like to have full, and this is the problem, is that I was messing about with my wing overload. Luckily, I'd saved it, because the instructions were all over the shop at one point. My head was all over the place. I was doing some right, crazy shit. I had them all drop back, and then and thought, we'll go on the counter. Then against Leeds, we had 27% possession. So I thought, okay, that's not worked because all they're going to do is just take pot shots at us. Then I thought, okay, I'll try to underlap the left and underlap the right, even though I didn't have inverted wing backs on. So that didn't work. So yeah, I basically screwed up. At one point, I was thinking I might as well just bin this off, this tactic. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm dropping out now. It's going to be a relegation scrap. And then I just thought, forget it. There's got to be a point where you get to where you think, actually, I need some motivation, I need some inspiration. That's the word. It's not stealing, it's inspiration. I was inspired. Don't know what I'm doing there. I don't know why I always click OK. I just see a button to click OK, and I click OK. Lozek has got to come off for Chong. And hopefully Chong can do some stuff here. I'll bring on Zimanski there. And Anguissa has done a very good job, so he can come off for Sliz. Yeah, we've done really well. And I'll actually bring on Muniz if I can. I don't think I can actually. I've done my 3. Yeah, I've done my 3 subs, so that's fine. We're 3-0 up. Looking super comfortable, which never happens with us. Usually we go 1 or 2-0 up and then it's like that. But yeah, like it. Impressed with this tactic. I can't say, and I apologise for that cough. I'll try to silence it out, basically, knock it down a little bit, because that's otherwise it's going to be too much. But 3-0 against United is fantastic. It's 3-1. That'll do. 3-1. Never mind. But so we're going to get a clean sheet, but you know, I don't think Souza's had a clean sheet yet since he's got here. He's played a few games, probably 4 or 5 games, and we've let in every game. So, so yeah, I don't think he's having a very good start to English life. Should have gone to the other side of Birmingham. I bet he thought he was going to Villa or something like that. You know, the better team according to FM. Because Villa have stormed it again. They were bottom of the league at the start after like 4 or 5 games, and now they've just gone whoop. They got up to like 4th or 5th, which again hurts me because we're dropping like flies, and then Villa were just woof. See ya. Yeah, that was fantastic, and that, guys, is how you get into the final of the EFL Cup. Easy. Where are Villa? Oh no, they've dropped. Right, I should really be watching the league table. At one point they were 4th. Let me just check. Where do I look? Competition. Is it competition? 7th. Ignore me. It was 7th, not 4th. I don't know where the hell I got 4th from. But yeah, they went above us. That's all you need to know. If we take a look at us in terms of Birmingham, where are we? Club info, there we go. Profile. I don't know how you do that. Don't know how you do it. Past positions, there's the one. Birmingham. So we were at 1 point 6th. I thought we were 4th at one point. I don't know. I'm lying, guys. To be honest, I'm watching a totally different game. I don't know what's going on. I also found out why there was a major gap there. It's the World Cup, obviously, in Qatar. So, yeah, apologies for that, guys. If we take a look at the players that we're bringing in, we know about a few of these, Christian Moore. What we don't know about, and I'm excited to show you, is Mr. Ceballos. So Danny Ceballos is coming to us at the end of the season, 100k per week. Nice. And also Marcus Edwards. Oh, he's lovely. 24 years old, he's English. And look at those stats. Look at those stats. Yes. Love it. And he's on like 34k per week. He wanted like, I think it was 55 or something like that. Let me just check. How much is he coming for? I don't know. He should be here, shouldn't he? No, it shouldn't say. Is he going to say? There we go. No. Not his existing one. How do I look at the... I don't know. Sorry, guys. But yeah, he did want like 57 or something like that, and we couldn't afford it. So I just says, I'll give you 30% of your sell-on fee. And he was like, yep. And I was like, cheers. And we were done. Right, guys, we will come back for City game. Speak to you in a bit. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, and we are back at the Man City game. We beat Salford 2-0, just not as inspiring or funny as beating United 3-0, but, you know, we beat another United. The team hasn't really changed. We've gone for the same team, basically. I think we brought in Lard for Nico Williams just because he's back again. So, yeah, we've got Suso, Lard, Diop, Barley and Liberato. And Guisa, Bellingham and Curtis Jones. And they're basically stone, you know, set in stone, those will be. Those three. Then Trinco, Lecco and Lozek. And I can't believe that Lecco has suddenly burst back into the scene. But under these last few games, and even when we went through that rough patch, he played quite well. You know, he's quite tall, so every time we knocked the ball into from the right to the left, he always got on the end of it. Didn't always score, because obviously he's a 6'2" winger who's not really known for his heading, but we got somewhere with him. Mostly goal kicks, but we got somewhere. But yeah, so he's played really well. And the fact Harry Wilson is okay, good player, decent player. You know, he could steal a charge on Liverpool here. And he plays well. He'll probably play well in this new tactic that I'm just going to test at the moment. I'm going to bring him on in the second half, I think. Trinco is just so much better than Zimanski, so he's going to be in there for a while. Lecco, almost, mate. But yeah, I've got a decent squad. I could do better. Need a left winger. Not desperately, but I'd like a better left winger. Jude Bellingham is being replaced. I'd like to bring him back though. I think so. What was that? Oh my god, they're on the counter. This is going to be 1-0. Go on. Yeah, 1-0. And that was all from an absolutely shocking throw-in. And I've just realised that I haven't got my set pieces on again. So let's have a quick look. Oh, I've got my set pieces on. It's alright, I've got my set pieces on. They're just crap. Trinco through. Boye. That was a fantastic block. I don't know if that was a block or it hit the post. Right, come on guys. Let's do this. We're not playing too bad. We're taking it to City. I'm quite at -1. We're never going to win every game. I mean, we barely win 50-50 at the moment. We lose more than we win at the moment. But I want to get higher than 7th. I think we should be higher than 7th. We've strengthened since last season. We've definitely strengthened since last season, actually. But it just looks like that we've got worse. I don't know if we've been figured out or what. Or I mean, Lozek's playing better than he should do. You know, that's got to be a penalty. Last two that we've had like that, they haven't given penalties. So let's find out now. Come on, VAR. Let's do this. Let's just check. Come on, guys. VAR. VAR. Oh. Well, that's 3 now that we've had. Been no penalties. So we're going to be a team of divers, basically. Chinko can come off for Zimanski because he hasn't played very well. The rest of the team's been alright. Jones hasn't been at the races. So I'll bring Herrera on for him. Herrera's ex-City. Hopefully he'll... Fantastic save. Hopefully he will... I've done it again. Stop doing it. Hopefully he'll bring something to us. Always press on Ruben. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's fire you up. And what we're going to do, we're going to bring on Wilson for Lecco. So throwing all my, all my subs on. I know it looks like we're going to whimper to a 1-0 loss here. Are we ever going to have a game? Are we going to have a recording where we win 2 in a row? I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, I did learn a lot. Don't let Liberato take your throw-ins anymore. That's what I learned. So if we take a look at the competitions where we are, we're sat in 10th. 1 point behind Arsenal, 2 points behind Villa. Bastards. 10 losses, 8 wins, so we're getting even worse now. It's bad, isn't it? Although, it looks nice because the teams below us have all played 2 more games, so we're quite comfortable in 10th. We're not going to lose anything like that. We're qualified in the Europa Conference. We're in the final against Norwich. We're against Port Vale in the 5th round. So we're looking good. Cups, I think the Cups, if we win a few of the Cups, let's just see who's in here. United and City are out, which is good. We've just got Chelsea and Arsenal. So in terms of the big squads, they are knocking each other out. Then you go into the 5th round, so you get quarter-final, semi-final. Could be in 2 finals this year. Even 3, actually. If you take a look. Who have we got? Hello? Are we not in here? I guess not. Where are we? Do we just go into the second knockout round? We must I don't know, guys. Yeah. You must go into the second knockout round. That must be for the teams that finish second. Let's have a look. Competitions for senior squad. Oh no, they finished 3rd. Oh, okay. I don't know how that works then. First knockout round must be... Let's just double check. Bologna, competitions, senior. Hello? Group stage, all groups. Where were Bologna? Bologna. But I've just seen Aberdeen there. No. I don't know how it works, guys, I'll be honest. I I won't waste your time. So if you enjoyed the episode, like and subscribe as usual. Ciao for now. Bye bye.